welcome to another inline skating video. Today I am skating at the Clear Lake Park, and I am also showcasing my Reebok 3K inline hockey skates. Come to think, when I thought I've already skated at Clear Lake in the Clear Lake Park, I come back to the very same park and I discover that there is another side. Well, this is the side that I am skating right now. So this is the other half of Clear Lake that you never got to see. So my main mission here today is to test out these skates. I have skated in them for a couple of days now. I had these skates ordered online and delivered to my house, only to find out that this is the last pair that they probably made. The last pair I know about was in 2012. Growing up, I've always wore a Reebok shoe. I've never even thought that they would even make an inline hockey skate. And me being an inline skater that has only been skating for just less than a year, this is all rather new to me. I am just now touching the basics about what inline skating is all about. So far in these inline hockey skates, do I regret to the slightest degree even ordering these skates for myself? Not at all. So far, the skates resemble just any other skate out there. They have their pressure points just like any other hockey skate. Pressure points on these skates would be on the ball joint of the toe, on inside and outside of the pinky toe as well. So yeah, I guess you could say it left me with a couple of blisters. Oftentimes when I get blisters like that, I just simply put the skates aside, put on a more pair of comfortable skates, and then go back to these skates whenever I am healed up from the blisters. But as far as the performance part goes in these skates, the performance is awesome. I am able to make the tight maneuvers I am usually able to make with the quick turns and curves without any issue at all as far as my power slides. Even though they are 80mm wheels all the way across, it doesn't affect my ability to turn in the slightest degree. So far, these skates are my second to favorite pair of skates, the first ones being my Bowers. These skates I can almost do anything in. Even though there are skates out there that are designed more for comfort than performance, I prefer the performance side of it. If you are a person that is not looking for a skate with that much performance but more comfort, then I suggest you to get a recreational skate with more padding. So Reebok, I do indeed give you a 8 out of 10. I just wish you made more skates. So how are things looking here in Houston, Texas lately? Well, after the last cold front, it looks like the weather is getting warmer. We don't have to worry about any more cold fronts in the forecast. I am really enjoying this springtime. And that means that there's going to be more inline skating as well. Not that I quit rolling during the winter time, because I did stay rolling the whole year. In fact, the only time that I do not skate is whenever it is raining and cold. So I will still skate in the rain, and I will still skate upwind, but I will not do it in that combination. Now that you have seen somewhat of what the park looks like, I am skating just outside of the park, but still in the park, and I am in exploratory mode. I can't stay in one spot for too long. I have to explore. I apologize about the heavy panting. It does take a lot of endurance to skate like this. Besides, skating until I pass out is what I do best. Skating like this has helped me to find new areas of a park that I would have never found before. Areas that I can come back later with my wife to enjoy. Only this time I have discovered another inline skater. There she goes right here. She feels the struggle. Exhausted as I'll ever be, lately I have not been bringing my backpack, which contains my water, my shoes, and a variety of tools. Mostly when I go to parks like this, there's no need to carry one, because I typically don't leave the area. On longer adventures, down the road, where I am going from point A to point B, then I would be carrying a backpack full of supplies. Skating in unfamiliar territory is probably best done with skates that you are familiar with, rather than skates that you are just testing out for the first time. I like using a pair of skates rather than a bicycle or a skateboard, typically because you can fit inline skates in areas that you would normally not be able to fit a bicycle or a skateboard in. Also, you would be more flexible in your turning. It is easier for me to maneuver around an object when I am in a pair of skates rather than having something big and bulky in my hands, or just something that is simply not attached to my feet. Now, without further ado, I am going to play some music for your enjoyment. Alright, here I am, back in the park. Rolling through grass is not that hard with these skates, but rolling on rubber such as this can seem kinda difficult if you are not used to it. But I am quick to adapt to a situation, and I am back on the concrete. I just made a lap around the park, and as of right now I am making my way uphill so that I can run through some grass and finally put these skates to the test to see what they've got. You will find that skating or running through the grass can be more exhausting than anything else. That and skating upwind. I just say it's good training. If you can do that, then you can probably skate anywhere. Well, maybe not in mud. Yeah, mud is unskateable. And kinda hard to get off your skates too. So here I am. I have found a spot for me to run down. This is a slight downhill, so I am still able to coast. Yep, nothing wears me out quicker than this to end a skate. Here is some hard dirt that I am rolling over just before I end this skate. I appreciate all of y'all for watching. Please stay tuned in for next time. Y'all have an awesome inline skating day.